Charles IV, King of Bohemia and the Holy Roman Empire, had a long and successful reign. Now, I'm not going to narrate the whole bloody thing. Hiya, sexy biscuits, and welcome back into the last Kingdom Come Deliverance video. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, this is kind of a weird video to be making, but Kingdom Come 2 is right round the corner, and I'm probably not going to be returning to the first game for the foreseeable future. Before we jump into Kingdom Come Deliverance, do you like stickers? Because look at these really, really fancy Kingdom Come Deliverance stickers made by one of our amazing community members, Botanical Lucy. These stickers are incredible, and right now, if you use the code Henry's come to see us, all caps, you get free postage on orders over £15. Thank you again, Botanical Lucy, for sending these over, and I'll be leaving a link in the description below. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this, because Kingdom Come Deliverance hasn't only been an amazing game, but it's also affected my life as well as so many others. This has been an experience. So I wanted to talk about how Kingdom Come Deliverance has affected my life, because it has, on a multitude of levels. Kingdom Come Deliverance isn't just a game for me, it's part of my life, and it has been an experience like no other. And I'm sure that people out there also have stories on how this game maybe affected their lives, and I want to hear those in the comments down below. So in 2018, I didn't know much about this game. I'd seen the original trailer back in 2014 and had completely forgotten about it until around December of 2017, when all of the release trailers started coming out. And it really piqued my interest, just how immersive this game looked, the possibilities of what you could do in the worlds of Bohemia was incredible. And I remember emailing Warhorse Studios, asking if I could possibly get an early code to talk about KCD. But at the time, I literally had about 3 subscribers on Sexy Biscuit. But they very kindly sent me these images, these 2 images I still use as backgrounds for my thumbnails. Yeah, I'm really that lazy. I was a complete unknown, right? And I've been doing YouTube since around 2010.
The notes in the game make you more angry when you pick them up. I mean, who wants pieces of paper saying "don't look back" or "don't run" on them? Oh, don't turn around. Stupid. Nah!
But I never had that moment of taking off, I should say, until Kingdom Come Deliverance and when I posted my review of KCD. Kingdom Come Deliverance may be the best game I've ever played, and today I'm going to tell you why, and why I think that you should give this game a chance. I remember being absolutely blown away that this video got like 1,000 views in a day. That was insane, like nothing I had ever seen before, and I was so happy. A month after KCD released, my brother passed away. No, look, it's Rob.
No, it's not.
Hi, Rob. People wanted you in the video, so here you are.
Here I am.
Mission accomplished. And then soon after, my dad passed away.
What's my name? Spade.
Doug.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh,
hang on.
what are you now? Let me guess. Is it
Douglas?
Douglas, yeah. Where do I take you anywhere?
Kingdom Come Deliverance became an escape for me, where I could go into the game, walk around the forests, and forget about my real life. It allowed me to escape in the worst year of my life. That was so needed and also so appreciated that I had that escape. For anyone who's lost family, you know how hard that is. And I was on the edge, quite literally. And KCD was there to be an escape. And I'm eternally grateful. So Kingdom Come Deliverance will always have a massive place in my heart just for that. Oh, and also it kind of started my whole YouTube career. So that's another thing, but I don't want to talk about just that because I don't want to go on about my YouTube. This is a video about KCD, but let's be honest, if it wasn't for KCD, I wouldn't be here making videos today. The game was perfect in the way that it introduced you to the world. You are Henry, a blacksmith's son, who is honestly useless. He is just the worst. Oh boy, okay. And that's me in real life. That's what I'd be like.
You still have a lot to learn.
Yeah, no shit. But so are you, right? you are also an idiot in this world, right? You come into Kingdom Come Deliverance an idiot, not knowing anything, and along with Henry, you learn. And I don't think I've ever had a video game do that as well as this. You suck at swords. You suck at archery. You especially suck at lockpicking. Everything you do in this game, you're useless at. But with time and patience and a lot of screaming, you get there. And then you learn all these things and you become a badass alongside Henry. Every town you walk into, people recognize you. Henry's come to see us, which is odd because you've never been there before. Who are these people? I don't know. Am I in a simulation? I could be. But it really immerses you in just living in 1403 Bohemia. And now I will say, I want to talk about the history part of this because I'm going to be honest, I'm not a history buff. I had no idea about anything that had ever happened in 1403 Bohemia. That's just something I didn't know, and now I know seemingly everything. It's weird. I never went into history class looking out for, oh, what was the Czech Republic before, now? Well, now I know. It had some guy called Wenceslas. And also this bald twat called Magvad. Yeah, that's all stuff I learnt through playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. And these are all real people that existed. It made me interested in history in a way like no other game has done before. And that's special because it made me bother to learn. Also, YouTube kind of did that because if I got anything wrong, I was told off. All that I still do. I'm going to be honest, I'm not knowledgeable really of some things and I get things wrong. And that's just how I grew up in a tiny village in Salisbury where nothing happened, right? There was a co-op and that was it. That was the highlight of the whole town. And you were expecting me to still remember like the exact dates of sieges and all this stuff. It's all flowing around in my brain somewhere, but I can't access it. But at least Kingdom Come Deliverance made me try, right? This has possibly been better than school was, because school teaches you what they want you to know and nothing else. So Kingdom Come Deliverance on an educational level has been incredible. But Kingdom Come Deliverance wasn't just the history. And yes, while the history is very important, there needs to be a game alongside that. And Kingdom Come Deliverance's gameplay, it's hard. As I said at the start of this, you have to learn with Henry. It's not something that just happens, right? You have to learn you have to learn how to read. That's in no other video game.
No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose.
No, it's written on paper. I do find it quite fun in Kingdom Come Deliverance that before you learn how to read, all the books don't make sense. But if you try hard enough, you can kind of work out what words are supposed to be. And honestly, that was more fun to me than when I learnt to read, because the words sounded funny and they looked stupid. Ut non aquila apart prosit, libre muti amagriste snut. Never before have I immersed myself in a world like this, right? It was so incredible to step out of Skalitz. By the way, you are running at the time. You're going full pelt because they're cumans, not the spice. There's cumans firing arrows at your head. One hits you in the knee. Yeah, literally, Henry took an arrow to the knee. Hilarious. And you're riding, it was more the thigh. You know, it's for the comedic effect. Shut up. Right, so you're riding to Townburg, but once you get through all that and you get away from all that and end up in Ratai, the world opens up. And the immersive nature of this is you are left to your devices. You wake up and it's like, right, go on then, piss off, go and explore. And that was amazing. It was only about 10 hours in that I realised I didn't even know how to put clothes on, so I was just walking around in my pants. The amount of stuff you could see and do was on another level.
What was that noise?
What? It's a double kill! Holy crap! Oh my, I'm so glad I caught that. And I love open world RPGs, right? I played Skyrim to death. It's one of those games that I keep returning to just because the amount of mods for Skyrim. And Skyrim is this amazing open world game where there's just so much to see and do. And Kingdom Come Deliverance maybe isn't on that scale, but everything is more dense and compact, right? It's, you are entering a town and there's just so much detail crammed inside those towns, ready to burst. And that is amazing. Walking out into a forest in KCD was amazing. Kingdom Come Deliverance's forests remind me heavily of the New Forest in England, in the southwest, where I grew up. And I would take trips with my family to the New Forest for the afternoon, and we'd walk around these incredible forests. It really reminds me of those. So it's kind of weird stepping into those in Kingdom Come, and I'd spend a lot of time just wandering the forest in that game and hearing the clack, clack, clack as you'd stumble into one of those bloody little water wheels. You know, the thing you'd be stood there going, what is that bloody noise? And then you'd find whatever was making that noise, and you'd be like, what the fuck's that? Why is that there? But because it is, because the developers put the bloody time and effort to put something so ridiculous in the game. Why do they exist? No one knows. But they're there, and that shows the amount of dedication and keen eye to detail that Warhorse had. Now, Warhorse, should I say, Warhorse Studios, this was their first game, right? Now, of course, some of the team had worked on other stuff before. Daniel Vavra had made the incredible Mafia, which also became part of this YouTube channel.
Hey, looky here. Who's the cute pair?
There they are.
What's up?
What's up? Warhorse Studios' first game was this, and that's mad. It was an indie game, if you think about it, which is crazy. It was started by Kickstarter. Like, you can't comprehend just how incredible that is for a company's first game. You have AAA games coming out now that have billions put into them that are on no way the level of Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? And I just find that absolutely incredible, and I will always give props to Warhorse for that. Talking about Warhorse Studios, and a little bit on a personal level, they have been lovely to me. They have been so supportive of my channel. They're the ones that shared my content back in 2018. If it wasn't for them, I don't think this channel would have ever have become what it is today, right? It was because of them sharing my content and their PR reaching out. Sir Toby, Sir Rick, if you remember Sir Rick from back in the day. All those people kind of got behind me and were like, hey, this is something we like. And I was like, really? But they did. And I can't thank them enough. And they've offered me these amazing possibilities. Like I went to see Kingdom Come 2 in Prague, in Kutno Hora. I went to St. Barbara's Cathedral, the location from the get. It's a whole thing. I need to say a massive thank you to Warhorse just for being there and being supportive and being one of the best studios out there. And the story, oh my god, the story. Did anyone else hate Hans Capon? Does anyone else still hate... No, it's Luke Dale watching this. What?
Try not to hurt yourself.
Oh, I won't. I'll try not to hurt you. Bellend. No, it's fine. Luke Dale, lovely. By the way, met Luke Dale quite a few times. Good friends. He's brilliant. I also love Tom McKay. Tom McKay's fantastic. If you haven't seen, by the way, I interviewed all three of the main cast. Tom McKay, Luke Dale, and Victoria, who plays the fantastic Teresa. Before the interview starts, I wanted to ask, are you hungry before we start this?
Look, I'm going to tell you, it's so funny because I feel like there are so many in-jokes within the game that are much more in-jokes for the players than certainly than me, because I get it's such a long time since I've done it that I'm aware that there's these in-jokes, but of all the people not to be in on the joke, I feel like I'm not in on it because I don't, the game so much better than I do. But yeah, I'm always hungry, is the honest answer. It's a running joke between me and my school friends that I am an absolute dustbin when it comes to food. So the answer to the question, are you hungry, with me, Tom McKay, and probably Henry, is always yes.
Always.
Yeah.
I've got to ask, how is Kingdom Come 2 coming?
Well, I have no idea. And you know what? If they were making it, I don't think they'd tell me.
Well, you've got to be in it, right?
We can be the last to know, because if you think about making a game, they've got to start working on all of the script and everything, and the actual design of it way in advance. If they were to make it, they've probably been doing it since KCD 1 came out. So I don't know. I wish I knew.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
I feel very professional when you're like, we have a question and I bring the coffee to my lips.
Oh, that's perfect. There you go. All I've got is Febreze. Does that work?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but
I have an empty Lucozade bottle. That I don't know. Are you hungry right now?
Famished. Thank you for asking.
I think after the Tom McKay interview, I think it's only right that I ask literally everyone, are you hungry?
So this is a thing that Henry's hungry a lot?
Henry is always hungry.
Okay.
He's always hungry. He always goes, I'm feeling quite hungry. I don't know how he does his voice. I'm feeling quite hungry. It just turned into Fat Bastard, didn't it, really? Get in my belly. Yeah.
Tom McKay actually played Fat Bastard in the hit smash Austin Powers.
He did. That's an unknown fact. Yeah, he actually did. So this is a breaking exclusive right now. It wasn't Mike Myers. Just incredible people, and I will leave those in the description. Go and check those out. But the story and the cast and just the story building of this game was so well done, and Tom McKay plays Henry fantastically. He plays it kind of like as a bit of an idiot at the start, and then gets more confident as the game goes on. And I love that development of his character. Hans Capon starts as a dick, ends as a dick, and then then Teresa. I mean, Teresa is great. I mean, you can't beat the line, "Hey, goat fuckers."
Hey, goat fuckers. The games are over.
George! Disperse this rebel!
Holy fuck. Bloody love Teresa. That's just something you can't beat, right? So, if she's not in KCD 2, it's a crime. But all of that, right, wouldn't be as good as if it didn't have a good soundtrack backing it, supporting it. There needs to be a cohesive soundtrack to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that's what we got. We got one of the best soundtracks in a video game by, of course, the brilliant Jan Volta, with the help of the amazing Adam Sporka. And the music system that was, I think, created by Adam Sporka himself is so well done that certain situations, music will blend and loop and enter at the exact right moments. It's almost like it knows. And it's just phenomenal. Kingdom Come Deliverance's soundtrack is so amazing that playing Kingdom Come 2, I didn't know if there was any new music because it all kind of sounds the same, but that's because the music's so damn good that it just works, right? Kingdom Come 1's soundtrack is grand. It's heroic. It's sad. It's funny. In the Name of the King, one of the best tracks of any video game. Brotherhood of Bravery, like, that is a fucking amazing song. I am so glad that we got that soundtrack. And then we have more. The mod. Okay, so there were some negatives with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that was the fact that modding, for instance, came way too late. We got the modding tools, I think, about 2.5 years after the game released. That was way too long, and unfortunately, it kind of killed any momentum on there being any big mods for KCD1, and that is one of the biggest crimes. But I will say that is something they're looking to change in KCD2. Very exciting. But yeah, so that was one negative. The other negative, I guess, I mean, people are probably going to bring it up, bugs. I didn't experience any massive bugs while playing KCD, apart from one. So, many of you know, and we'll talk about DLC in a minute, but many of you know about my Biscuit Town series, the From the Ashes series.
Hello. No, do that again. That wasn't grandeur enough. Let me just pull this close. I want to make a grand entrance. 1, 2, 3. It's me, Henry, bailiff of Biscuit Town. Good day to you, Barbara. I hope you've made pretzels. What have I told you about only making pretzels in the biscuit bloody bakery? This isn't a pretzel bakery, it's a biscuit bakery. Also, Barbara, we may need to talk about you possibly being a witch, because these sweet pancakes are definitely invisible.
Fun fact, I had to download a save that allowed me to be able to play the From the Ashes DLC, because for some reason my original KCD game save on PC bugged out, and was it Divish or Radzig just wouldn't give me the quest. That option was there, you'd click it, nothing would happen. So I had to download a save from a very kind person on the Nexus and then play it. But I did end up missing out on the entire monastery mission. Like, that was skipped entirely. Until later when I actually played it. But, yeah, that was one of the biggest bugs I ever had. So my Biscuit Town series has a different horse, if you ever noticed that. But yeah, so Kingdom Come Deliverance had its bugs. They weren't as big as a problem, I don't think, as people made them out to be. I never really had anything massive apart from that happen. I mean, you look at Bethesda games, look at Fallout New Vegas, one of literally my favorite game of all time, right? And freaking Doc Mitchell's head would spin around. It was something out of the bloody Exorcist. You didn't have that in KCD, though. They worked over a year on this game, from what I remember, fully. Of course, releasing the DLCs, getting this out to a standard where it was amazing, right? The DLC, can we talk about the DLC? We had a few, right? We had the Woman's Lot DLC, where you got to play as Teresa in a prequel-style DLC, which was brilliant, and you got to see a whole new angle of the Skalitz raid, and I thought that was amazing. That also came with the brilliant Judgment of Carolina. No, not Caroline, it's the other one. Catherine, no. Bobette, that one. You know the one I'm talking about. So we had that, which was great as well. But also, it came with the tournaments as a free update. It came with Mutt. Bloody hate that dog. I've never been so annoyed in a game, and you're like talking to someone, it's getting really serious, and you're having this serious moment, or you're about to have sex with Teresa, and then you hear the dog, muff, 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 muff. Sorry, I can't feed you meat right now. I'm about to do that to Teresa. No, look, piss off, you stupid dog. So that's the whole thing. And then, of course, you have the Band of Bastards DLC, the one that YouTube hated because of the name. And then you had The Amorous Adventures of the Bonzer Hand. You have to say it like that, otherwise it doesn't work. And then, of course, you had inside that Carolina, which you also have to say like that, otherwise it doesn't work. But the best DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance was the From the Ashes DLC. That is the one where you rebuild Pribyshnavitz. It took me years to learn how to say Pribyshnavitz. It's one of those names that's just really hard to say. But it's now called Biscuit Town. Can you tell why I called it Biscuit Town? Because it's easier to say. Biscuit Town, for me, was a monumental. It was so special to me. And that series, it's all on YouTube, playlist. Just go watch it. It's so much fun. And we had Tom Selleck and Barbara and Godross, and the Beatles were there. The floating arrows. So many iconic characters that I look back on and say, wow, I'm never going to hit those amazing limits ever again, am I? No, I'm never going to hit that. I'm always going to be going downhill from there.
Ah, what a glorious day in Biscuit Town. The birds are tweeting. No, I think they're all dead. My Lord and Saviour, God Ross, I am here today because I have sinned. I, Henry, bailiff of Biscuit Town, have let my town down. I acted like an idiot and got drunk last night. Have you ever got drunk? No, because if you did, your paintings would be terrible. I know, Sir Divish, I have sinned. I am truly sorry. And to you, the Beatles, I am also very, very sorry.
But yeah, so the From the Ashes DLC was incredible, and I'm hoping we get something like that in KCD 2. I've babbled on for over 30 minutes in this recording. I just wanted to say, this is it, right? I just wanted to say, Warhorse Studios, amazing work. And even if this is my last Kingdom Come Deliverance video, I might do a stream every now and again, but this is my last proper video on KCD. Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to live my YouTube dream. Thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you. And thank you for supporting me. And to all of those watching, thank you for being here. And just thank you for Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? I love you, KCD. And I can't wait to start talking about KCD 2.